Hello Flosstube, it's Meredith, and I am here once again. It's been a little while. I think it's been 2 or 3 weeks since my last video, and today is Monday, October 9th, and it's 9:45 in sunny California, and my dogs are starting to go crazy outside, so we'll see how long. If you can, I don't know if you can hear them or not. I thought I'd just do a real quick video. I've got a little bit of time before I have to head out. I'm excited today because Eric and I took the day off and we're going to the fair. It's like one of my favorite places. I love the fair. I love everything about the fair. And I'm actually a little bit more excited than normal because I think I am really curious to see what the arts and crafts section holds. In the past I've done a lot of knitting and crocheting, and I've kind of focused on looking at some of the quilts and the blankets and those types of things. I like everything about the arts and crafts section. But I don't remember seeing a lot of cross-stitching things at my fair. I don't think there's a big stitching community here in California for Central Valley. So I'm kind of curious to see what people have done. I know they've done something. I know somebody will have something up. I really wish I could have had something finished because I've never entered anything in the fair. So that's a goal for next year, is to have some stuff finished and framed. Excuse me. Finished and framed so that next fair I can have something up, and I don't know. I just think it'd be really fun, and since it's one of my favorite places and one of my things to do, I look forward to all year round. You know, to have something in the fair would be really fun. So, and actually, one of the things I think I would like to put up in the fair is one of the projects I've been working on, and you guys have seen it. If you watch my videos, you guys have seen it. Oh, by the way, thank you to everyone who commented and liked my videos from last week, and just I encourage you to, if you like the video, if you make it through, like it, subscribe. I'm trying to continue to do them. Sometimes I get a little behind on making my videos. But I've been about on a 3-week schedule, so, but I also have made 200 subscribers. So I think I looked today, I had 201. So that's really good. I'm happy about that. And, yeah. So anyway, but anyway, back to the fair, and one of the projects I would love to finish and enter next year, which it's turning out to be one of my favorite projects. I've been working on it hard. It's this Woodland Sampler. This is from Just Cross Stitch August, September, and October of I think it's September, October, November of 2017. Anyway, that's the sampler. I really, really like this piece. And let me show it to you. This is my progress. I've made quite a bit of progress on it. Let me fold these in. I feel like I'm just a really, really slow stitcher, but I don't know. I'm a working woman too, so I don't have a lot of time. So I think the last time you saw it, I had this tree, the bears, the crown, the butterfly, and creatures great and small. And I don't remember if I had this or not, but I finished the border below. I have a bear over here. This bear, okay, I noticed in the pattern, 3 out of these 4 bears had the same hind leg, and this bear had a different hind leg. So I just changed, I mean, it was like 1 stitch difference, but I changed this leg to be the same as these other legs because that kind of stuff would drive me crazy. Maybe I am a little OCD like that, or a little picky. I'll say picky. Perfectionist, maybe. So anyway, I finished that bear. And the other thing is maybe I'm not as picky as I think I am because I'm leaving a mistake. But it's this bear, and his head is off by a stitch somewhere in the chest, I think. So things got off. I don't think it's noticeable enough for me to go back and change it. But here am I like a walking oxymoron? Because I'll fix this one, but I'm like, whatever, to this one. So anyway, and then all of this is new, and I started. Beautiful. It is beautiful. I love this. This is like one of my favorite things. I don't know. Every time I look at it, and this is the one that Eric really liked too. So this will be hung prominently up in the house somewhere when I finally get it finished. This is part 1. And I remember like one of my first videos, I wasn't sure if this came in a 2 or 3 part. Well, it is confirmed it is a 3 part because I bought the magazine that had the 2nd part in it. And I was like, wait a second, there's more. So but I've got time to stitch it. I got time to get it. It's all good. So anyway, that's one of my big whips. Been working on that one really a lot within the last week, I should say. So then I actually have, since my last video, I have 2 starts and finishes. They're not fully finished, but they are stitch finished. The first one I started, oh, and I forget which magazine this is from. Oh, maybe it'll say here. I think it's the Cross Stitcher magazine, and I don't know which edition, sorry. It's within the last 3 months, I think, or 2 months. And I don't have, this is the finish though. It's a cat. And it says, "You're awesome." And I saw these cute cats, and I thought of a friend of mine who goes to my church, and she just loves cats. And I just was like, I just need to make this for her and brighten her day. So I made her this cat, and I picked the "You're Awesome" one because, you know, everybody likes to know they're awesome. So I did that, and then I bought the frame. So all I have to do, I just got a frame from the dollar store. Although I think this is a black frame. I think I'm gonna paint it dark brown because I know you probably can't see here, but all of the French knots and the back stitching and the eyes are all dark brown. So I think I'm gonna paint this dark brown and then put it in here. I think that'll be okay. This frame might not be exactly the right size, but that's okay. She's not gonna care, I promise. She'll just be so happy that I made something for her. There were a couple things that I did differently on this. So I did this is on Aida, and I believe it's 16 count Aida white. And this was my first attempt at stitching in hand. And so there is a little bit of puckering. I'm assuming that's normal. I'm wondering if I wash it, if it'll kind of, you know, tighten up or even out or whatever. I plan on doing the lacing method on this, so that might help. But there were a couple things that I did. This border was supposed to be white, and it's white on white. And I think the fabric that it calls for is not white. It's like a gray or a blue. So I got 32 count Belfast linen. Oh yeah, that was the other thing, is it has fractional stitches, and of course I used Aida, so you know, fractional stitches in Aida sometimes are not the most fun thing to do, but it was fine. I did not have a problem with it. I just gotta stab the Aida. But I don't see the fabric color. Anyway, I think the original fabric color in the stitched models is like it's very light gray or blue or something. So anyway, the border was supposed to be white, and it would have showed up on that other fabric, but since it's white on white, I didn't want to do white on white, so I did this peach color that is found in the flowers over here. The other thing I didn't do is all of these little square stitches were supposed to have white around them, and I just thought, why? White on white, it's not working. I mean, obviously the cat's white, but you got that outline, that's fine. So I took those out. Messed up on some French knots over here. I was practicing my French knots on this one because there's a bunch of them. Some of them are really wonky. Some of them don't even look like French knots. They look like flubs. What is that? I'm like, it's fine. It's beautiful. You're not looking at it like this. You're looking at it like this. So anyway, I think she'll be happy with it. I'm happy enough with it. I have another friend who loves cats, and I think I might make one of these for her. Actually, she's my chiropractor. Maybe I'll do that later on. But I had enough fabric to do one more. So that is my start and finish. I have another start and finish, and I know the thing right now, everybody's doing Mermaid Monday, Taco Tuesday. No, what's Tuesday? I don't remember Tuesday. Wednesday, Witchy Wednesday. Thursday, I don't remember. Fridays, Festive Friday or Fall Friday. And of course, Santa Sunday. And so I decided I don't won't stick with it. It's Wednesday and I won't have anything witchy to do. Or if I did, I might not feel like working on it. So I'm not going to limit myself to that. But I did have a Santa that I wanted to start. So I started and finished Ye Old Santa Mill Hill kit. And I like this guy. So last Sunday, not the one that just passed, but the one before, I finished him, all the stitching. And then this Sunday, I don't know if you can see the beads. I do that. You can kind of see the beads. Oh, there you go. This Sunday, I did all the beading. So he turned out really cute. I posted on Instagram a picture of it. I don't think anybody's following me on Instagram. Some of you might be. I think a few of you are. But I posted this on Instagram the other day and said, what do you think? Ornament or magnet? Because it came with a magnet. And I could totally see me doing this as a magnet too, but the overall consensus is ornament so far. So anyway, that is Ye Old Santa, and he was really fun. It was just an easy, quick stitch, and yeah. Now, as far as some of the things I've been working on, like again, I don't have a rotation, and I just kind of pick up whatever I feel like, and I have a box of whips that I kind of rummage through whenever I kind of want to see what I've got, or want to pick up something new or something that I haven't done in a long time. So that I did that a little bit this week. Yesterday, actually, no, Saturday, I picked up a whip that I started that you guys have seen before, but I haven't really done much with. It is Love Me, Love My Dog by Mill Hill. And this is one of the bigger ones that they have. I just love this one. It's so cute. This is my progress on it. I have almost finished that middle dog's face. It's kind of hard to tell. The colors are not that great. You know what? Maybe not. I think it's because I'm facing the window. Anyway, that is my Mill Hill kit. Love Me, Love My Dog. Super cute. Just felt like working on something a little different. So that's that. I have also been working on, a couple weeks ago, I did some more progress on Merrick. Oh, I don't have the picture really readily available to show you, but if you've seen it on my past videos, this is it. Now, I've done a couple hundred stitches in here, in this pink area, and then I've started working out in here. I told you guys that I was doing the parking method and doing them in columns, but that wasn't really working, so I'm kind of doing it a little bit cross country, a little bit parking. Not really parking, a little bit cross country, a little bit by like within the sections, within the grid. So anyway, I haven't done a ton of progress, but this is one of those slow going pieces. Again, this is a picture of me and my husband, and this is his hair and forehead, and this is like part of a pillow, I think. So that's that. And then I have a new start. I decided I wanted to start up something a little bit Halloweenish. I love Halloween. I think I've mentioned this before. I love Halloween. I love dressing up. Part of my favorite thing is dressing up and giving out candy, and I hadn't really thought about like Halloween stuff. Although I've looked at some Halloween stuff, and I have another piece of Halloween thing, 2 Halloween things kind of kitted up, and when I started and I just kind of put away because I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to do it. But anyway, I started this other one. Maybe this will be my Witchy Wednesday, even though there's no witches on it. Is that okay to do? I don't know. But this is called Fear No Evil, and it's out of Just Cross Stitch. I think it's the September edition or October. Oh, maybe it's the Halloween edition. I think it's Halloween edition. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. This one says, for you are by my side. I think the original scripture is, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. It's all the same. But anyway, I like this one. Now, I have some things. I didn't realize most of this tree is Krynic. Most of it. There's some pewter colors in the roots here and up in the tree, and then all of these leaves are Krynic. I did not realize that, but that's okay, because challenge on. I went ahead, I bought, actually no, it calls for DMC, excuse me, it calls for DMC. I'm getting a warning on my phone, hold on. Or sorry, on my computer. It calls for the DMC light effects. And I've stitched with those, and I kind of hate them. So I thought, oh, I'll just go to my needlepoint store, and I'll find something similar. And they don't have Petite Treasure Braid. They have a couple other different, like, brands. So I went, and I bought 4 different floss, or yeah, not flosses. These are silk Lemay braid. These are beautiful. That's the silk Lemay braid. This is I can't remember who they're by. This one is the green. Pretty, huh? The red. I darkened up the red a little bit because I felt like the red on that it calls for was a little bright. And the black. There's sparkle in there. Okay. Now, I tried these. Rainbow Gallery. Thank you. Rainbow Gallery. RG, Rainbow Gallery. I tried this. I tried using the gray first. And this is a very thick floss. It's a silk floss, and it says it's for cross stitch 11 to 16 count. Now, obviously, I'm doing this. This is what I've done. I'm doing this on a 18 count fabric. So, but I was thinking I would just take this and only do 10 stitches. You know, that would work. But then I started working on it, and I put this thread. It's too like fibery, like silky, and I needed something thin, and I didn't, so I was like, that's just not going to work. So I have these 4. They're very pretty. I'm just going to save them for something else, I guess, but they're very pretty. But this is like what I have. So I ended up getting the light effects, what it calls for, and that's it. That's just the tree at the top. And it's all back stitching, which again is my favorite. I'm like, everything about this project I hate, but I think I'm gonna love it. So like I said, I'm up for the challenge. I am using light effects, which is the stuff I hate. I've got some, you know, doing the back stitching isn't so bad in that. The cross stitches are a little bit, not fun. Hold on, I'm getting a text. It's my boss. Sorry. Oh, actually, here's a little tiny swatch that I did with the silk. See, it's just too thick. That's the one on top, and then the one below it is the light effects. And I know it's probably not coming in really clear. Let's just get closer. Can you see it? There you go. So I don't know. This is too chunky. So we're gonna do with this with the light effects. We're gonna do it like it's supposed to be done. I probably would change up some of the colors a bit. I didn't like the bright red. Like I said, I got this one in a darker red, so I might have to get a darker floss. These are the flosses that it's called for. So this red I'll probably switch out to something that's a little darker. So anyway, that is Fear No Evil on 18 count white Aida, because that's really all I have. And that is all my progress. So this is a really short video. That's fine. I like the short ones because I get to see a lot of everybody else's stuff when I do short videos, and they don't take a lot of time to do this. And plus I've got to get to the fair. I'm so excited. I'm waiting for my husband to get back from his appointment, and then fair time. I'm excited. So again, thank you for sticking with me for 20 minutes, hanging around with me, seeing what I'm up to. And like I said, thank you for subscribing and liking my video. If you haven't done so and you hung around this long, go ahead and like it. And I look forward to watching all of your Flosstube videos and seeing all that you're doing. And those of you who don't have a Flosstube video, maybe you should start. Maybe this is the time. Anyway, oh, by the way, I had like 70 videos in my watch later. That would, like, I'm extremely far behind. I think over the week I've been able to get through a lot of them, and so I think I'm down to like 50. And I was so excited because I watched Buckeye Stitcher today, and she had a I don't know, she's got something going on in a giveaway. And I was so excited that the giveaway didn't end before I got to see it, because that's kind of where I'm at. Everything I watch is like 2 to 3 weeks late, so I'm like finally catching up. But anyway, I've got a lot of Flosstube videos. I watched a few new ones that of course I can't remember, so I'm really bad at that. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But again, I love watching your videos. I thank everybody who has commented. I don't get very many comments. Maybe I'm not exciting enough. I don't know. There's nothing special about me. I just want to be in the group, in with the cool kids, still trying to make it into the clicks. Not quite happening, but but I love the comments that I do get and the likes that I do get, and I appreciate all the comments. Sandra, Kathy, Abby, yeah. There's a few more. Sorry if I don't remember you all. But just know that I try to like and reply to all of them. And I am very appreciative of those who do follow and watch me, and makes me feel special, which is really all we want to feel. We all want to feel a little special. So anyway, if for some reason somebody has shouted me out and I haven't thanked them, I know that Kara at Kay's Cross Stitch has shouted me out, and Sandra Sunroom Stitcher has shouted me out. Sandy, thank you. Those are the only two that I know of. If anybody else has shouted me out and I haven't made a comment about it, please let me know. I want to make sure I thank them. And Sandra at Joyful Expressions too has shouted me out. So again, thanks, and love you all. And I will see you next time, and maybe I'll have some really cool things to share from the fair. All right, talk to you later. Bye.